You guys really wanted a part 2, so here it is, what your birth month actually means about you. May babies, I am so sorry, but you are more susceptible to diabetes and glaucoma. People born in June have the highest number of CEOs and Nobel Prize winners, but you're probably gonna need glasses. People born in July tend to have the most optimistic outlook on life compared to those who are born in colder months. August kids tend to really struggle in school, and they're 30% more likely to be labeled as the problem student by their teachers. If you have a daily routine, your dog can actually tell what time you're coming home based on how much of your scent is left lingering around the house. Dogs don't feel guilt. If they tear up your couch or get into the garbage, they're not sorry that they did it, they're just sorry they got caught. While dogs can understand up to 150 words and phrases, they're mostly going off just the sound of your voice. If you ever saw the TikTok video of that one guy talking to his dog and he's like, I fucking love you, and the dog's getting all sad, and then he goes to the dog and he's like, I'm gonna fucking murder you, and the dog's all happy, that proves it. Really weird human body facts that I can guarantee you didn't know. Your immune system doesn't actually know that your eyes exist. So this means that if you ever get an eye injury or an infection near your eyes, there's a chance that your immune system's gonna treat it like a foreign body and you could go blind. Some people, if they put something in one or both of their ears, will cough. It's called the Arnold cough reflex, and it only affects a very small percentage of people. It's time to stop. Just kidding. Did you know that you have enough potassium in your body to create a small bomb? Psychology tricks that I know work because I use them. Part 13. If you're ever looking for an object that somebody hid from you in a room, just shout, I found it! They're more likely just gonna look in the direction that they hid it, and then you can find it. If you're ever having trouble deciding between two things, flip a coin to make your decision. But the trick is while it's in the air, you already know the outcome that you want, so just go with that regardless of what the coin says. Acting as if you don't expect to get ID'd gets you ID'd a lot less. Same goes with getting stopped by security or police. Obviously that doesn't work all the time, but if you're walking with confidence and purpose, whether it's faked or genuine, people don't tend to stop you. Really weird human body facts that I can guarantee you didn't know. Humans actually have way more than 5 senses. And I'm not talking about that 6th sense type of thing, okay? I'm talking about the sense of balance, the sense of space, the sense of temperature in and around our body, the sense of time, and the sense of pain. Natural redheads require more anesthesia than the rest of us due to a weird mutation in one of their receptors, and if they don't, they're more likely gonna wake up in the middle of their surgery and feel everything. Your mouth and anus are both continuous with an external environment, so technically from an anatomical standpoint, humans are donut-shaped. Psychology tricks to fuck with people's minds that I may or may not use. You'll never know. Pull out a pack of gum, offer the person you're talking to a piece, and then put it back without taking any for yourself. That person, if they're observant, is gonna have a lot of questions. So a friend actually did this one to me once, and it fucked my whole day up. If you're ever having a conversation with somebody, just stop, look them dead in the eye, and go, wake up. And then just immediately go back to the conversation like nothing ever happened. If somebody on the road is driving like an asshole, your first reaction is probably gonna be to flip them off. But stop, you can do this better. Instead, give them a thumbs down. It hurts just a little bit more. Please use these wisely. Psychology tricks to fuck with someone's mind that I may or may not use. You'll never know. People naturally like to mimic each other, and you can actually use this to your advantage. And if you ever want to see if somebody's checking you out in public, just fake a yawn. And whoever yawns is watching you. Unless they're a psychopath. If you're ever playing a game against somebody like basketball or beer pong and you want to throw them off just a little bit, ask them, hey, you're doing really good, but do you breathe in or out when you shoot? Tell someone that they say a very simple word wrong, even if they don't. They're going to be adamant saying, no, I don't say that wrong, and you got to stick to it. Be like, no, you say it a little funny. It's going to slowly drive them insane, and all day they're going to be like, shampoo, 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 shampoo. Psychology tricks to fuck with somebody's head that I may or may not use. You'll never know. When ordering at a place like Starbucks or anywhere else where they ask for your name for the order, always look at the cashier's name tag and respond with that, regardless of gender. They're gonna give you a confused look and you have to just remain serious about it. It's funny every single time. Be polite and hold the door open for somebody, but this time, make sure they're at an awkward distance away, 30 or 40 feet, and just hold the door open for them and just be happy about it. They're gonna say thank you, but they're gonna be very uncomfortable. You've been in a coma for the last 2 years. We're sending messages any way that we can. Your family misses you. Wake up. Use Bing as a verb in place of Google, so instead of saying, hey, Google it, say, hey, Bing it, and watch all your friends and family disappear around you. Want to know how to tell if somebody has a crush on you? There's usually a lot of subtle signs in somebody's body language, and if you know what to look for, they're like dead giveaways. Like, if somebody really likes you, they're gonna unconsciously copy your mannerisms. Use that to your advantage. You might also catch this person looking at you a lot. Like a lot. And if somebody likes you, they're gonna be laughing at everything you say. And I can promise you, you're not that funny. But they think you are. So like, people also really like to be in close proximity with the people that they like. So if somebody has a crush on you, they're gonna try and be around you all the fucking time. And if they have open body language and their feet are facing you in a conversation, they fucking like you, bro. And I mean bro in like the most gender neutral way. Don't flip out. And honestly, if you're asking yourself if somebody likes you, you probably already know it in your gut. Like, you either have that vibe that somebody's drawn to you or you don't. Psychology tricks to fuck with somebody's mind that I may or may not use. You'll never know. Tell someone we need to talk and really get that anxiety built up inside of them, and then go as long as you can without actually seeing them to talk. And when you finally do see them and they ask about it, be like, you know what? Doesn't even matter anymore. And then give them a pat on the back, fake smile, and walk away. When someone calls you, answer the phone and be like, hi, I'd like to speak to Alex. And then for some reason, the person on the other line is going to get confused and think that you called them and be like, oh, sorry, you called the wrong number, and then hang up on you. And in a few seconds, they're going to go fucking insane. If you really want to be a cunt, whenever you're eating with somebody, whether it's at lunch or a dinner party or something, ask them a question right when they put food in their mouth. They're going to do the awkward, like obligatory, chew fast, point at their mouth, nervous laugh thing. And it's super funny every single time. And you can like take it a step further, get other people to get on it with you. Everybody's just asking this one person questions as soon as they're just taking mouthfuls of food. Whenever your dog looks deeply into your eyes right before they poop, it means that they feel vulnerable and they trust you to keep an eye out for them. Dogs will actually sneeze when play fighting to show that they're playing around and they don't actually want to hurt you. Whenever your dog leans on you and puts their like whole weight onto you, that's actually their way of telling you that they love you. Really weird human body facts that I can guarantee you didn't know. Your penis has rifling. That's why the stream twists. Girls who are born at altitude reach puberty a lot faster than girls born at sea level. In some cases of brain surgery, they peel your face forward like a banana peel. Really weird human body facts that I can guarantee you didn't know. Bone dust has been described to smell like Cool Ranch Doritos. It only takes about 20 pounds of force to pop and permanently destroy a man's testicle. Little hack for all you men out there. After peeing, if you push up on your taint, gooch, that little strip of landing in between your butt and balls, whatever you call it, it's gonna force a little bit more pee to come out. Whenever you walk through a doorway, your brain basically takes that as a cue to completely refresh your memory, which is why you forget shit when you walk into a new room. If you announce your goals to others, you suddenly become way less likely to actually complete them. For some reason, we just lose motivation. If you're ever standing on a high ledge and you think about jumping, this doesn't mean that you're suicidal. It's just your brain saying like, hey, you could get really hurt, just be a little extra careful. Same thing like if you're holding a baby and you're like, I could just drop this thing right now. Doesn't mean you're a monster. Your brain's just like, hey, this baby's delicate. Don't drop him. It's completely normal. Psychology tricks that I know work because I use them. Part 11.
You haven't done these in a while.
Nope. If you're ever looking for something, try looking from right to left rather than left to right, because your eyes tend to skip over things if you're looking in the same direction that you read in. People will associate the adjectives that you use to describe other people with your personality, so try complimenting people more often. This last one will help you do better on your test, that way you can get better grades. When you're studying, eat weird foods, and then during the test, eat the same weird foods like black licorice or root beer. This works because scent and taste are really closely linked to memory. Psychology tricks that I know work because I use them. If you ever need to remember something, try thinking about it while doing something weird. This will pair the memory with the weird thing. Like if you need to remember facts for a test, eat something strange while studying. Or if you need to remember to take the garbage out in the morning, put the garbage bag in the kitchen sink. You'll remember. If someone's ever trying to make you make a decision in a hurry, it's more likely a bad deal and you should walk away. If you ask someone a question immediately before playing rock, paper, scissors, they're more likely going to choose scissors, so you should play rock. Alternatively, if somebody ever asks you a question right before playing, they're going to choose rock, so you should choose paper. Psychology tricks on how to get your crush to like you back that I know work because I use them. If you're having a face-to-face conversation with your crush, make eye contact and smile. I'm telling you guys, I told you last time, smiling will change your life. It's going to show them that you're interested and listening to them, which is going to get you some points. This next one is super easy. Just ask them questions. Get your crush talking about themselves because everybody likes to talk about themselves. It's going to make them think that you actually want to know about them, which you should. You like them. Plus, it's going to make them feel more connected to you because they're opening up and sharing a part of themselves. Plus, if they ask questions back, this is a great sign that they're interested back, even if it's just a little bit. The bandwagon effect is a little bit more manipulative, but if you're desperate, it might work. So get a friend or two to mention in front of your crush how cool or attractive they think you are. Studies have shown that people will be more attracted to you if they think other people think you're attractive.